bit of more. What's going on, YouTube channel folks? YouTube channelites, YouTube channel watchers, whatever. It's been a really long time since I've vlogged, and since I really did much more than just stream on my channel. As you know, my mom passed away about now, 15 months ago? And so for the 8 months leading up to that, about 8 months, 9 months, something like that, and then about the 5 or 6 months after that happened, I was really in a big funk. I just was unmotivated to do much in terms of work on anything for the channel. So I would live stream on the weekend because I record it and then it's just on automatically on YouTube, on Twitch, whatever. But I really didn't put much effort into stuff. I just didn't have it in me. I just didn't have the energy. And then there was a fair amount over the course of the year of visiting people, visiting my dad especially, because now he's alone with a dog on their property where he and my mom had been living. Different family members, like I went to a family reunion where there were uncles and aunts and this and the other cousins, all also kind of struggling a little bit with my mom's passing. And my brother and sister-in-law, I visited them, and my sister and my niece, and visited them. Just a lot of that kind of stuff took a lot of my time. I also, because COVID restrictions with the vaccines being finally available early 2021, over the course of last year, restrictions like whether you could go outside, whether you had to wear a mask at the store, all this kind of stuff started loosening up. And as that happened, I tried to make an effort to go spend more time with different friends. Some friends I share with some people I know who are on my channel and on Discord and stuff, but some of the friends you don't. But I tried spending more time with them because I hadn't seen them for a year, 2 years, 3 years in some cases. Just abysmally small amounts of time spent with them. So I actually went out of my way to leave my place and spend time with them, but that also meant then I wasn't recording anything for YouTube or uploading what I might have recorded. So things were sporadic at best. So, and as you may have noticed, just from my personality, but also with some of the side projects I've done, like lore videos, which I'll get into later in this video today, I'm a creative sort, and I have this kind of half and half in my brain. I have, it's almost like, I don't know exactly, but it's almost like a 50-50 split. So half of my brain is very logically oriented, so I have to be engaged in logical things, whether it's programming or it's learning things that are very logical. Like, for example, I'm working right now on getting my ham radio license, things like that. And then there's a part of me, the other half of me that's very creative. And so I have to do things like write music or write poetry, short stories, and so on, or create interesting YouTube videos and things like that. So a lot of time I spent over the last year as well, or year and a half, working on various other creative projects not related to YouTube. So that's taken a bunch of my time, and I'm really sorry. I know you guys are gonna slap me harder than Will Smith did Chris Rock. What's my name? But it is what it is. Now, that said, here's the plan going forward. I believe I'm now in a place where I can regularly upload content again. So not just to the streams that I was able to mostly at least keep going throughout all last year, but that I will also regularly upload some of my upload series. So I'll get into that in a little bit. So the plan going forward is this. I hope as much as possible to do 1 or 2 videos daily, every single day, okay? With a couple of exceptions. So on the weekends, I don't plan on uploading any videos. Now, that doesn't mean I won't upload videos. When I can find space or whatever, I will, okay? But don't expect every weekend, so a Saturday or a Sunday, to have an uploaded video. They will show up I can almost guarantee there'll be weekends where some of those show up, okay? But those would be extra, not stuff that I would regularly schedule in. Now, I don't mean extra like, oh, it's a random video here and a random video there. I mean, there might be some of those, but generally they'll be like more parts of the regular like Elix or We Happy Few or whatever, but they will be additional videos that would not be part of the normally planned stuff over the course of the week, if that makes sense.
Play a game with me, would you?
The second exception to the 1 or 2 daily videos is life does happen. So it's always possible that I'll miss a day here or there. Sometimes even more time than just a day or two, but it does depend. So for example, May 13th through May 31st, so a little over a month from now, I'll be at my dad's place. I'll be visiting him again. That means that I won't have my equipment, I won't have a good internet connection, I won't have any of that stuff to upload videos. Now, I do have a plan for that, okay? I have this thumb drive. I have others too, but I have, like, for example, this thumb drive is 128 gigs of space. 128 gigs, okay? So my plan is, if I can remember to do it and then I can manage to do it, I will record several parts of different series, okay? And then I will work on creating the videos that I will then upload to YouTube while I'm gone. Now, I will be physically not present with a bad internet connection, so there will be no live streaming during that time, okay? But I will try to record ahead of time stuff on my drive and then process. I'll bring my laptop with me and I will hopefully process that content while I'm at my dad's place. And then even though it's a slow connection, if I start like it, let's say in the morning, I start using it and I start uploading over the course of like all day, hopefully that will be uploaded, you know, let's say like I start at 8 a.m. or something, hopefully by maybe 4 p.m. that upload will have finished and it'll be on YouTube. And then all I have to do is plug in the title and all that kind of stuff. I'll also try to do for the first few days, I'll try to have some content prepared ahead of time. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, so hopefully I can keep stuff going while I'm gone. But May 13th and May 31st, I would say consider all of the videos in that particular set of dates as extra videos, because they're not things that I can guarantee I'll do or that I really have a really good chance of managing for daily content. But hopefully I'll still get content regularly. It just might be every other day. It all depends on how things go, okay? But I'll try my best to get regular content during that time as well. So just hopefully that'll work out, but just so you're aware ahead of time. Okay. Now, as far as those 1 to 2 videos daily go, one video will be is planned to be part of one of my streamed series, okay? So basically I stream, let's say on a Friday night. Right now I'm doing Darkness Within, In Pursuit of Loth Nolder. Okay, that's the Friday streaming game. So the plan is that I will, for example, let's using that, I'll create videos from those streams that will be among the videos that I'm uploading regularly every day, okay? Those will be in size dependent on a few things. So first of all, if I've done a previous game in the series, in the series of games, then I'm going to try to have the uploads for the newest game in line with that as far as time goes. So for example, I did Amnesia: The Dark Descent as a normal upload series. I did Amnesia's Machine for Pigs as a normal upload series. So Amnesia Rebirth, although I did stream those, and I'm doing a little bit of an odd thing where I'm including long plays as well, but because I did those streamed, yes, but I did the previous 2 Amnesia games, I'm gonna, for the regular uploads for that, I'm gonna do those as, I'm gonna try to do those as like 20 to 30 minute videos, okay? If it's a full game that I finish in a single stream, so for example, I previously did the game Journey, for instance, okay? I'm not going to break it up. It'll be just one single streamed video, and you could just, on that one video, you can pause it if you can't watch it all in one sitting and then try to remember where you left off or something, okay? If I can finish a stream or a game in one stream, then we'll just finish it in that one stream and it's not going to be broken up, okay? Number 3, RPGs and action horror games will tend to be about 45 minutes to an hour for each part. Okay, so like the Resident Evil, Biohazard, or Village games, for instance, those are action horror, right? So those will be 45 to an hour minute segments, okay? I have started previously, and I'm going to be restarting it here in the future, or not restarting, but continuing it. I've streamed the Cyberpunk 2077 game. That's an example of an RPG game that I might stream, and so in that kind of a case, or the vampire games, right, or the vampire game that I played before, right? So those kinds of games will be broken into about 45 minute to hour, maybe hour 15 minutes, somewhere in there, length, okay? And then most other games, so not RPG or action horror, not full games that get done in one stream, and not games that are another part in the series from previous things in the series, okay? Those will be broken into about 25 to 30 minute segments for each part, okay? So that's kind of how that's going to work out as far as size goes. Now, to get to, and I know this is a longer vlog, I apologize, but there are a lot of things I want to get to, so we're getting there. We're going to, not too much longer, hopefully. Okay, for non-streamed Let's Plays, I will be dropping to only 2 series at a time. It lets me get through more of each game faster, so there'll be fewer or less wait between each part that I upload, okay? So for now, temporarily, the 2 games I'm going to continue regularly are Elix and We Happy Few, okay? When Elix finishes, then I plan to play through Witcher 2, and then after Witcher 2, Gothic 3. That's still the plan. It's been the plan for several years now, so that's what will happen, okay? I'm not going to bother with Elix 2, maybe eventually, but not when it comes out or anything, okay? So we're going to focus, finish Elix, Witcher 2, Gothic 3, okay? So that, with that said, then The Last of Us Part 2 is on hold temporarily until I'm at the point where I can do that, okay? So for now, Last of Us Part 2 on hold. Elix will continue till it finishes, then Witcher 2, then Gothic 3, like I just said. We Happy Few will be the other game that I'm regularly doing. So Elix and We Happy Few. When We Happy Few finishes, then I plan to finish uncompleted games. There are several of them in the past. I don't like having things uncompleted, especially games I don't know how the plot ends. That kind of stuff bugs me a lot. So when We Happy Few finishes, okay, then I plan to finish unfinished games. So it would include The Last of Us Part 2, but it would also include things like Until Dawn, Republique, Murdered Soul Suspect. A lot of these. Some of these are really old school. I'm really reaching back to early YouTube days for me, okay? It's been bugging me for forever, and I really want to circle back to them. So that's going to be the plan after We Happy Few. It doesn't mean that I won't get back into a regular uploading series, but I really badly want to get games that I have not finished and complete them. I also have lore and other non-streamed series, right? Financially, I've been in a bit more of a difficult situation for the past 4 years or so. I haven't lost my job or anything like that. I've been very fortunate that way, actually. Very, very blessed. But I've had loans for certain life events and certain other things that made financing external resources like voice acting or artwork, that kind of stuff, harder and or impossible. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be able to start doing more of now. I'm in a much better financial position now than I have been previously. I have also had time constraints I mentioned before, okay? And those kept me from working on those kinds of projects as well, but those are much better now. I'm much better in managing my time, maybe I should say it that way. And then vlogs, I will vlog much more regularly going forward. I'm going to try to keep them not as long as this one. I'll try to keep less to say in a vlog, and I'll try to do those. I'm aiming for twice a month. That means while I'm gone at my dad's place, one of those videos during that time is planned to be a vlog. Well, actually 2 of them, probably. I'll probably do one vlog for right after, basically will be uploaded right after I arrive there, and then one will be uploaded hopefully like just before I leave and come back. Okay, that's the plan. Hopefully I can manage that, okay? So every couple of weeks. Now, that I believe is all that I needed to or wanted to discuss in this vlog. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your patience. Thanks for you guys just sticking with me. I know it's been a really rough road, and I know you guys, except for the regular streams on weekends, but otherwise you guys are like, is he ever going to do Elix? Is he ever going to do We Happy Few? Is he ever going to do Last of Us 2? Is he ever going to get his act together and actually be a YouTuber? The answer is hopefully. I mean, I've got a solid plan, and I'm scheduling much better than I used to. So hopefully we can manage this. And I appreciate all your patience and your sticking with me through all this time. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys soon. Until next time, either in a video or in my next vlog. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.